Good evening, this is Wolf. Nice to be here. I am using the Winged Sparrow Tarot, Winged Sparrow Tarot by David Sexton tonight. It's Sunday night reading time. So I'm shuffling up. That's what I'm doing. I'm something face. I hope everybody had a good week last week. I know that I am in the midst of a change. I'm not tired. I will probably go to bed at 4. We'll wake up early. I don't know what's going on with me, but it's good. March was a tough month, but we're still in it. The new moon is coming. And you know what? The insanity out there, we're not causing it. But I have a feeling we're going to stop it. So I think a lot of people are past the shock, 60 days, and into this is 4 months of this nonsense now. And ready to take some action. So got my board going. And I'm a Cubs in the third. And it's good to see you. It's good to be here. Like I said, I hope you get to these this week. So I'm gonna go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, center, left, center, right. So here we go. First card we got off the table is the 8 of Cups. Yeah, okay. So that's a good start. Good time to move. Change things, drop what you thought was a success that wasn't working, and pick up what is a success for you. All right. I think a lot of people are on the precipice of that. I know I am. I don't know it shifted in me overnight. Literally over a 2-night period. I don't know what shifted. 2 nights. That's all it took was 2 nights. I feel energized and good. We're getting all cups. We got the 7 of Cups, imagination, along with moving away what you were once familiar with. We're getting cups like crazy. Right? We got the 2 of Cups once again. All right. The love that you feel and have is real for people. So on this first line, the way I'm going to read it is this way. Okay. Is that the 8 of Cups is calling for a change. It is time to be woke. Woke is not a bad word. Waking up is a good thing. They have changed the game, and the politicians have changed the game, and they're all filthy, dirty bastards. We know it. But it's time for us to change the game because we're the ones they're working for. Don't forget that. Apparently, April 4th is a 1,000,000-person march, and I probably sure it'll turn it into 4 million because it's all over the country April 5th, I think. But so the change is coming. How do you want to greet it? Do you want to leave it behind and go in another direction? Because it looks like that is where you're headed. The 7 of Cups is strictly about imagination and making the choices of what you want. All right. You have 7 cups in front of you. And they're all open. So make your choices. You could choose a few. It'll benefit you. Oh, gotta do my shtick. Hoodie up. Everybody's got a shtick, right? So hoodies up. There we go. I'm gonna show you this combination. Okay. That is a pretty awesome gem. I'm not sure what it is, but this is 2 rings with a Celtic knot. I wear these all the time. All right. So let's see. Those are my not my they're my amulets. They're my protectors. Let's see, where are we? And the 2 of Cups is about love. Okay. I really do feel that the idiots, that the psychopaths that don't care and run this country and push buttons to kill people have their day coming. I really do. And I'm talking about greed. I'm not talking about anything else. And we're all feeling it because, you know, one thing I'm getting tired of hearing: money, 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 money. That's all people talk about now. It's such a boring topic. You might as well talk about the weather. Okay. It's, you know, I feel for those that are losing their jobs. I feel for those that uh uh aren't in a good place right now. Okay. But nobody's doing better off. Don't in the price of nothing came down. Okay. Nothing. Um, we got the Ace of Wands. All right. Ace of Wands means igniting a passion deep within you, and that goes with the Two of Cups. The Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups is all about passionate choices. Where do you want to go? The Ace of Wands could set that all on fire for you and let it burn in your soul. If you've been feeling empty, okay, you don't have to, all right, because you gotta, you know, whoever's watching this has a good soul. Um, it's uh, because you know the psychos aren't watching this. It's there's one God to them, and that is money. It's I've said that before, but I'm not editing this one. So I'm getting off that topic, and let's see what we can do about this. So I'm going into the Four of Swords. Got a Four of Swords moment. Time to emerge. Four of Swords is literally about coming out from underground, a rest, a quiet period, um, a sarcophagus, a feeling of a death inside of you, and coming out like a bat out of hell right now. Okay. So I think that the tensions are building, but I think that some of the right people are getting into this and and, and organizing and making it different. Okay. Because the world's in chaos, we're in chaos, everyone's in chaos. It's like I don't have any advice for you for what to do. You do what you want to do. There are no rules. They took the rules away from us, so there's just no rules. Once again, week two, we got justice over the Two of Wands, over the Two of Cups. So it's it's a balance your personal life out. Okay. Um, keep your friends that are close to you close. All right. The friend groups have grown small, and we all know that. All right. Just over politics. Okay. Um, it's it's you know what I'm feeling from everybody is like this this rage is over, and this real raw power is coming out. And like I've said about empowerment, empowerment is fleeting. Okay. It's just a fleeting thing. Empowerment is definitely just a fleeting moment in time. All right. Um, so, uh, and it's turning into power. Okay. People are changing their lives. They're changing the way they think. They're changing the way they do things. They're changing the way that they approach the world. They are changing the way that they feel about things. They're changing the way they feel about themselves. So that inside work has already started. Okay. Um, it's you know what, we're no one's going to put up with it. Okay. We don't like being lied to, and therefore don't be lied to, but don't lie to yourself first. So now I'm turning this away from the political venue, which sucks balls right now, excuse my language, but now I'm turning it into you. Okay. uh just uh keep that rage as power and energy and passion inside of you. Don't rage out. There's already enough of that going on. There's already enough violence. There's already enough hate. There's already enough bullshit in this country going on. So uh keep yourself in check. All right. uh Complaining does nothing. Action does everything. All right. So the Justice card is about action along with the Four of Swords. It's about, okay, I'm not going to be stepped on. No one's stepping on your grave anymore. All right. And that goes, oh, excuse me, I have to sneeze. I don't edit. Because I'm just a normal person. That's why I don't edit. I want to grab this one. Let me grab this one for a second. But yeah, that is the ace. That is the passion. Ace of Wands. All right. So let's go on from here. Where do you sit? Where do you sit? Yeah, okay. You got the Page of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning for yourself. So look at, just accept it, be it, do the passionate new beginning, be who you are. All right. It's yeah, it's changed scary at times, but if it's going to benefit you and others in a positive way, and you know, friend groups and family groups have gotten smaller. So you know, sticking with your camp is a very good thing. So uh, uh you know, it's scouting ahead, doing some recon, you know, figuring out where you want to be, okay, is where we're called to be at the moment. All right. And naturally, we got the Fool. The Fool is not about taking a leap of faith. That has been taken so many times. It's about placing yourself. The Fool usually jumps, okay, off the mountain. The Fool, in this case, has carefully planted feet under him as they begin their new journey, New Jersey, their new journey. Okay. So they are carefully making their way down into new territory, which we are all in new territory. But I'm getting comfortable with it, but not in a way of like, oh, I'm going to accept this. I'm not. I'm really not. All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, the worry of money is real. The pursuit of money is always on the table. But you know, I gotta tell you something. From Mesopotamia on, which is a city that went into ruins because of greed, and every other huge civilization, and I think there's six, all right, world civilizations. I believe there's six. There's six. Okay. Whoops. Six of them. Oh, six fingers. Um, uh, and has started up again the same way. History with us is not repeating itself because we have not died off yet. Okay. It's I'm gonna tell you something, all those scare tactics about EMPs and all that shit you see on social media about, you know, you have to get the survival kit, the survival pack and all that. If they shot off an EMP, an electromagnetic pulse, it wouldn't just take out the United States, it would take out probably the whole world. That way 90% of the population would die. So that is simply just a threat. That's all that is. It's a way to keep us in line. It's a way to keep us in check. Not staying in check. I'm sorry, I'm getting into it because we're all feeling it. But I'm not saying anything that isn't already fact checked. I'm not talking about any of the fucking politicians, especially those cowardice Democrats that threw us under the bus. All right. Democracy is over. We have to figure something new out. But that's up to us. We are the people. All right. And we've got the King of Cups. Okay. So the King of Cups is willing to, even though it's a king, the king is emotionally attached to their kingdom. All right. So you being the king of your kingdom are emotionally attached to your kingdom. All right. Um, which is good because therefore you do care about your people. So new actions and new directions need to be taken in your life in order for you to care for yourself first. Okay. That's with the the Page of Wands and the Fool. Take care of yourself first, okay? Knight of Pentacles, keep on that journey because, you know, we still got to use the barter system, and that's fine with me. But stop talking about it so much. I mean, look, I go to family things, I talk to friends. Money's always a topic. It's boring. It's just boring. Who has more? Who has what? I don't want to share. I don't want to do this. It's like, just get out of here. All right. We don't want to hear it. None of us want to hear it anymore. I don't. All right. So the Page of Swords is saying, don't be, leave it all behind. Okay. Cut it out of your life. All right. That's all you got to do is just cut it out of your life if it's not working for you. All right. And this is something that I've done recently over the weekend. What I did is I cut something out of me that was inhibiting me from, I was unable to release my inhibitions due to fear of any kind of repercussion or where I would be placed in this society. But you know what? I play an important role. I just don't know what it is yet. All right. We all play an important role. I cannot possibly see myself the way that others do. And that goes for you too. So if you're giving yourself too much credit with narcissistic, egotistical behavior, get the fuck out of here. All right. Because you're not as important as you think. But if you're not giving yourself enough credit, all right, and we're back to the Justice card. Okay, let me grab that. Oops, let me move that back to the Justice card. Slide that out. Is about perfect balance. All right. No, Justice card is up here. I apologize. Justice card. It's about a perfect balance. Okay, where do you find that? How do you find that? All right. Seek help within yourself. You got to heal your soul. You got to heal your heart. You got to heal your thinking. I mean, just do what you have to do to heal it, to get over what ails you. Okay. And a lot of people are having these ailments right now. As far as insecurity, mental illness, things being taken away from them. Lots of fear mongering going on out there, trying to brainwash people into thinking they're less than, and that the 1% that everybody wants to be is never going to happen. Only thing we could do is stand up against that. All right. I'm not saying how, it's just history. That's all I'm talking about. Let's see. We've got the Three of Pentacles on the table right now. So the Three of Pentacles represents a good collaboration between your camp. All right. And look at, if you're in your camp and you think you're a superstar, you will get ejected from it. Okay. You want to start bullshit arguments with people in your camp, then don't be in that camp. Go to a camp that understands you. All right. If you always got to be right, guess what? You're always going to be wrong. And that's that one. And it's being proved today over and over and over again. It's like we're seeing it like crazy. So it's just being proved that it's all going wrong. All right. Don't point out other people's faults. Don't think you know something more than somebody else. Don't let ego get in the way, because ego is a destroyer. The 7 deadly sins are in play right now. Okay. And we are in them. So take your choice. What side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the righteous side that will stand up? Okay. Or do you want to be on the self-righteous side that will also stand up? So it does look like conflict is inevitable for everyone, but you know what? Get your camp together, join with other camps. It's what's happening. I mean, the change, we're never going backwards. All right. The senator of this state, Senator Whitehouse, said it's different. We can't go back now. Too many things have changed, and he's correct. All right. Um, so you know, I appreciate that he did not lie about that. Everyone else is, all right. Um, so guess what? You can't go back because there's nothing to go back to. Okay. Your ways of if you are a conflictual person, all right, um, shut up for real. If you're causing conflict, get the hell off the stage. Leave people alone. They deserve better. Everybody deserves better. And am I angry? No, I am so not angry at all. I'm actually relieved that this is coming because I've been waiting for this since 1969. I was 9 years old in 1969. That's when the race riots started. Okay. I remember those. And I said, things have to change because this isn't healthy. Because yes, I'm going to say the word. Back when I was a kid, I had black friends. All right. We didn't know. I wasn't looking at them as black, and they weren't looking at me as white. We're just friends. Played football, baseball. You know, it's went to school together. It was uh it, we were just kids having fun. All right. Today I went into a store to go buy something. Just a quick bite to eat. And I saw these kids come out. All right. They're in their young teens, probably middle schoolers. And man, and they were running. They ran to the car. They were all excited about life, you know. It's like, where did we lose that? Okay. When did we start biting our fingernails over things that we have absolutely no control of? I'll tell you when. All right. But we were told to when we were 18. All right. It was like, you have to, you gotta, you know. It's I know I'm gonna get through. I know that. I know me and my camp are gonna get through. That's what I know. No matter what it takes, we will get through. And we will prevail. All right. Um, you know how they say nice guys finish last? Well, in certain aspects, I agree with that, but in most I don't, because if it wasn't for nice guys, okay, this world would have been over a long time ago. All right. But we are on that line. We're walking that line. That snail is on its razor's edge. That's all there is to it. The snail's on the razor's edge. Just hope it just stays still. Um, all right, so I've got the Nine of Swords, which there is a lot of concern and worry going on outside of the world right now. So look at mess up with some people that you trusted, people that you love. Don't try to take the spotlight away from people that deserve it, because if you don't deserve it, then you're nothing but a con man and a con person. Um, uh, it's no, the spotlight does not belong to you. The spotlight, who gives a shit about the spotlight? Just be you. Just be happy with who you are. All right. So I'm continuing forward. All right. And we're getting a lot of pages. Look at it. If you are feeling like you are beaten, Page of Pentacles. If you are feeling like you are beaten, you are not. Okay. It's once again 3 pages on the table means start, start, start. Page of Wands, passion. Page of Swords, no looking back, cutting out what doesn't belong. Page of Pentacles, looking at your success rate and financial situation differently. Okay, so it's a restart. Remember, the Four of Swords came out like a bat out of hell from underground. So the worry is don't use it as a point that freezes you. Okay, use it as a motivator and drop it, because no matter what, someone else has it worse than you. No more narcissistic. What about me? What about me? What about you? I don't care. Okay. None of us care anymore. If you're not in, you're out. And that's what that's about. And what I mean by that, if you're not in, you're out. It's like if you are still out for yourself, um, it's without having some people and some empathy for people around you, um, then you're definitely not it. you're out. It's you should be outcasted. Um, some, but if you're a loner, I understand that. I'm a bit of a loner. All right, but the people I love, I really love. My camp is very small, but it's very tight and very powerful. All right, and we'll join up with any other camp just as long as they know how to work as a pack together. All right. What am I getting here? I am getting the 7 of Wands. Strong defense needed right now. You can't let that down. Do not buy into any kind of bullshit, anybody else's bullshit. Do not believe what you hear. Go to a confident source. All right. Do not take advice from friends and family. They give you the worst advice. Okay. Especially when they're not listening to you and repeating themselves over and over again. All right. That's just automatic pilot. And that is a control issue. So when family and friends do that, it's appreciated. I totally appreciate the input, but I already asked you the question. We got the answer. We don't have to keep talking about it. That's old school stuff. That's just old. All right, so the Queen of Swords comes into play, and I'm putting this one up in front of the camera because it does look like the Queen of Swords. And it is the year of Aquarius. It's the weirdest thing. This whole year is about Aquarius. It's like Aquariuses will take shit. If you see those memes on social media where 2023, boom, Aquarius gets slammed. 2024, boom, they start shoving back a little bit. 2025, someone's walking into them and they just shove them out of the way. It's like, I don't have time for this bullshit. And that's what this is about. This is about your energy. This is about your power. It's mainly about your energy and how you want to shift the power. I don't know how the power shifted in my head over the last 2 days. I think it was just simply from changing some patterns, some sleeping patterns, and some patterns of how I do things. I mean, I'm up and it's late, but that's fine. I'm awake, but I'll be up in the morning also. So where we going with this? All right, we've got the 9 of Wands. So we got a strong defense going on up here with the 7 of Wands. We got the 9 of Wands saying that this part of the journey is over. All right, but a new one's starting. So remember, the summer of 25 is going to be, it's just be prepared because it starts April 5th. All right. That I can guarantee. And we got the new moon. The new moon is Friday. All right. The 28th of March. The new moon is coming. So I'm going to end with that card because it's always a great card to end with. All right. So the new moon, be the moon. All right. No one ever said the moon was ugly. Okay. The moon is Lauren and it's full of mystery. All right. Now, this is Wolf Moon Eduardo, founder of Wolf Moon Psychic Festivals. I'll be having more of those and I'll be doing videos on that. It's so with that, I wish all of you all good things. And you know what? Just hold the line, man. All right. That's the best you could do is hold the line. Because I'm with you. I'm in it with you. I'm right next to you because I'm in the same position. And so are my people. Okay, but we're gonna get out of it. All right. With that, I want to say a lot of respect to you guys. And once again, I wish you all good things. Good evening. This is